Hi, my name is Daphne, and today we're actually sitting in front of this huge elderberry bush here. Look at these berries, aren't they cute? They're just about ready to be harvested, although I need to actually get out here and take the majority of them before the birds beat me to it, because I've seen a few of them kind of sneaking around. Now there's more than enough berries for me to actually share, but wildlife doesn't work that way. I want to share, they may want to eat them all. So they'll be ready in about a week or so, most of them. So we'll be coming out here to collect some elderberries for elderberry tinctures. I actually want to try my hand at elderberry wine this year. So cross my fingers to find a good recipe for that. Although I do think the Roots and Refuge, Jess actually had a recipe for elderberry wine. So I'm going to see. So we're going to do elderberry wine, elderberry tinctures, dried elderberries or dehydrated elderberries. Just the possibilities are endless for that. But on top of the elderberries, we also have an abundance of squash. This was definitely a squash year with all of the rain and the colder nights, because we are kind of in the 60s at night. The squash is doing amazing. So we have squash, we have the okra, which is starting to come in now. We also have harvested a ton of greens. The collard greens, the mustard greens are actually starting to bolt. So note to self, actually start to plant them out or germinate them in the month of June, maybe July, and then plant them out now. Berries not so much, but we've had a ton of green beans, and we've had a ton of greens, and we have okra coming in, and we have had tons and tons and tons of squash. So an abundance in this garden right now, and it is amazing just to come out here and actually pick fresh pole beans to actually cook for dinner. I have not had to buy a vegetable outside of the occasional potato and onion for the last couple of months, because consistently we've had fresh produce. We've had peas. They weren't the best tasting peas, but I mean mixed in with other stuff, it's great. So we've had peas, we've had, you know, asparagus. We now have pole beans coming in. We have our collards and our mustard greens coming in now. And like, it's just an amazing assortment of like just produce in the backyard, and squash, you know, that I can't even give so much. I mean, can't even give it away now. We have so much coming out. So show you guys around, show you guys the wonderfulness of the beauty of this jungle as it stands right now. And then also come with me as we harvest some of this produce. And then at some point we're going to have to tackle that bush back there, because they have to come off as well. But yeah, follow me and we're just going to tackle some of this garden produce and bounty. So come with me. this one. This one literally is the length, almost the length of my hand. You see that? This is crazy. I just left it alone for a week, the garden space, and once the sun returned, we started getting tons and tons of fruit. Let's go see what else is ripe. Probably a lot of squash. This has definitely been a squash year. this. Is this not impressive? We have pole beans and squash and herbs, tinctures, which is catnip, and it is super strong smelling. I mean, as soon as you get to the fence, you can smell the catnip. We also have somewhere in here peppers, and we have our okra in here as well, just okra. We just have a plethora of produce, and all of this, I would say free, but it's not free. We all know that if you combine what we have spent throughout the years to actually have this garden sustainable, this is probably some very expensive produce. But in any case, we have a ton of stuff that I did not actually have to come out of my pocket and pay for. So, you know, the beauty of it all is incredible. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope that your gardens are absolutely producing wonderfully, and that you are also just sitting out and enjoying just the beauty, even outside of like the garden and the beautiful produce that we have. But in any case, thank you guys so much for watching, and you have a great and wonderful day.